Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a serious talk to you guys about what's been going on recently. So, yeah, I've been going crazy. I've been going crazy like way too much because of like sports seasons, games, and you know what I mean, right? And like I get too upset, like crash out on the GC. Yeah, I didn't actually know what I was thinking. Yeah, I mostly crash out on the server, but yeah, but this time I'll only crash out on the server. So yeah, I would just say I would like to apologize that for all of the crash outs I did ever in the GC. It's just that I don't care if we've been dominating too much. This season just hurts me too much because like these type of things usually stay in your life, right? and and the roast that I did like back in 2024, I do have to admit they were corny as fuck, and I do apologize for that. Yeah, yeah, like you're built like roasting. Yeah, yeah, that's way too corny as fuck. This is 2025, so yeah. Honestly, but like yesterday, I only just said we fucking lost, and y'all niggas just consider that I was crashing out when I was just when I was just letting you know that I lost. But then y'all decided to get grumpy over this shit, bro. I was not even crying or crashing out, bro. Of course, because we obviously lost because my man Pat's injured. You know, you know this already. Yeah, but like I do have to apologize for like all of the crash outs that I did in the past, like back in the GC. This time I'll only do it like in my server, like in in a channel where me and Dylan and Blue usually talk. Yeah, hold on. But yeah, but like I'd be getting like excuse me, my throat. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I know, but like I'm kind of acting too brainwashed. Yeah, over these type of stuff. But yeah, I know it's not deep for you guys because since y'all niggas are Chiefs haters, but for me it's pretty much deep because like that things usually stay in your life even if you've been dominant in the seasons. Because like last year Real Madrid have been falling down, and this year the Chiefs have been falling down. Yeah, bro. But like, but how would hold on? Like, how would you feel if I made fun of your team for falling down? Right? I never even made fun of your team because your team never fell down yet. But like when the Eagles lost the Super Bowl, I was not even laughing or making fun. I actually felt very bad for the Eagles, especially Jalen Hurts. You know, but like, and then most of y'all decided to make fun of the Chiefs for like losing the Super Bowl. Even my man Pat for like crying. But like, how would you feel if I made fun of you for losing the Super Bowl? And imagine if we actually three-peated. How would that make you feel? Huh? We're more than flesh and bone. Excuse me. My throat's just so sore and it's dry as fuck. But yeah, I do have to admit the the crash outs that I did in the GC were not necessary, and I do have to apologize for that. Um, and I forgot to admit this in a stream, but now it's time for me to admit it. I deserve all the disrespect I got in my entire life. I'm not even joking. You guys can think if I deserve better if you want, but I actually don't really deserve better. I deserve all the disrespect I got in my entire life. Even from last year in person, yeah, I deserve it. I don't think I'm even worth to my friends anymore, though. I don't know. Yeah, just I feel like an idiot now, bruh. I feel like an idiot. What I did was so stupid, and in some GCs, it's like over games, like arguing with PS4 since he's the one that starts shits. Since like you know, but yeah, I did admit it. I deserve all the disrespect I got in my entire life. You guys can think I deserve better, but I actually do not. I don't think I'm even worth to you guys. And also, do you guys even care that Mahomes got injured? And like he has a very serious ACL injury. He's gonna be out for like 9 months. It's like, how would you feel if your QB or if you got injured and someone made fun of you, huh? Yeah, of course it's not deep for you guys since y'all are just Chiefs haters and y'all are typical Riggers fans. Yeah, I know that. For me, this season hurts me a lot, and honestly, I blame mostly the O line and the defense, but mostly the O line, and that caused like Pat to put us in a bad spot, like a very, 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 very low chance of getting to the playoffs, which we never got this season. I mean, I think I don't know if I'm pretty sure this loss is well deserved, but like, this is just too painful for me. Even if we've been dominating too much, but like, yeah, I still apologize for like all the crash outs I did in the GC. Yeah, I know it was not necessary, but yesterday y'all were assuming some stupid bullshit. Yeah, I don't think I'm even worth. Yeah, yeah, I kind of feel like an idiot now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I do feel like an idiot. No, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, these type of shits usually stay in your life, right? Damn, damn, Saya, a big pain in the ass. But yeah, guys, I do apologize for all the unnecessary shit that I did back in the past. I know it was not worth it, but myself, I believe, is also not worth it. I believe it's not worth for you all, guys. I believe, yeah, I deserve all the disrespect and hate I got back, like in my lifetime. Yeah, yeah, y'all do not even have to assume that I deserve better because I clearly don't. Yeah, you gotta go, bro. How can you even eat farts? That just makes no sense. Anyways, but like, I know, yeah, yeah, I know. I sound like an idiot most of these times. Yeah, this season is just way too painful for me, to be honest. Even if we've been dominating the season too much, hopefully we all need to understand this. Damn, Saya's a big pain in the ass, bruh. Hear it getting louder. I'm a man of whisper, no will never be forgotten. I'll supplicate so yeah, birds collide as you would I, so tell me, is it wrong to stand your ground? Here is how it's all or nothing. He's or how it's really something. Here is how it's all or nothing. Yeah, yeah, I do have, yeah, I do have a lot of shame for myself. Yeah, I have a lot of shame. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry about. Yeah, I'm very sorry about like what I did like during my lifetime. That was unnecessary. Yeah, I know, and I do have to admit I deserve all the hate and disrespect I got in my entire lifetime. Y'all do not even have to assume I deserve better. No, you don't have to assume that. And of course, this shit. Yeah, I think I know who it is. So, but but still, I love y'all. Sorry about that, but anyways, yeah, I do deserve all the hate and disrespect I got in my lifetime. So yeah, yeah. I love y'all, brothers. Yeah, yeah. Hate on me all you want. Yeah. Peace out. I'm not worried to anyone.